Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. I'll give a mild trigger warning. It does involve the death of a young boy, and there are some gruesome details. Not least of which is in the headline. So there is a link in the description. Part of his face was missing. A little boy has been mauled to death at his aunt's house after a pack of dogs attacked him. So we're going to read through the details here. This happened in Texas. A Texas boy has passed away after a pack of dogs attacked him on Wednesday while he was at a relative's home in Baytown. Baytown officers responded to the home at around 7:40 a.m. after someone called 911 regarding a dogfight. When officers arrived at the scene, they learned that a 4-year-old boy had been attacked by the dogs during the course of the fight. The incident happened in Baytown, Massey Tompkins Road. Here's a quote from a neighbor, and I will let you know that some of the details get pretty graphic. Here's a quote from the neighbor. It just shocked me. It shocked me really, really bad. I told him just like, hurry up because the baby was unconscious. Being a baby and having Pampers on, it was jaw-dropping. I guess part of his face was missing. That's what really got me. Apparently, the child's aunt was also injured in the attack. Neighbors have said that the fight broke out between a pack of pit bulls, who are otherwise known to be friendly dogs. One of the neighbors added that the neighbors in the Baytown neighborhood had had the dogs for a while. And here's a quote from that same neighbor. They've had them for a while. Those dogs were not new. I don't know if maybe the little kid provoked them or something. It's still sad. Animal control arrived at the scene and took away 2 adult dogs and 2 puppies. No charges so far have been filed. The child's identity has not been released. So there's that absolute tragedy. A 4-year-old child, a boy, has been killed, viciously attacked by a pack of pit bulls. Now, I'm going to comment on that, and you may find this offensive. I'm not a fan of pit bulls. I really am not a fan of pit bulls. I'm seeing a lot of articles, well, quite a few articles in regards to dog attacks. I think mostly against children, and they're mostly causing severe injury or death. And it's not only pit bulls, but it does seem primarily pit bulls are the aggressors. You know, they're killing people. They're killing people. There was another case just a few days ago about, I think, a lady, I think it was a lady, working in a volunteer shelter for dogs, was mauled to death again by a pit bull. I think I have that right, just in the last few days. I'm not a fan of pit bulls. They're too dangerous. They're too dangerous. And, you know, the neighbor has said, I don't know if the little could provoke them or something. Well, I mean, even if the little kid had provoked them, you can't have dogs going around killing children. You know, a Labrador wouldn't do that. A Golden Retriever wouldn't do that. A little Chihuahua wouldn't do that. But seemingly fucking pit bulls do. So I don't know what the answer is. That's a lie. I do know what the answer is. The answer is to ban pit bulls. To ban these dogs that are bred to kill, to bred to be like killing machines. And sure, I know some of you will have pit bulls as your pets or will have had them, and I'm sure they're very, very sweet. But there's just this, seems to me, I'm an outsider, I don't know, I'm just getting disturbed by these articles that I'm reading. It seems to me that there's some aspect of pit bulls that lead a certain percentage of them to be prone to extreme violence. And, you know, for that reason, it seems wise to me to ban the ownership of pit bulls. Just stop breeding them. You know, I would welcome laws like that that would ban the breeding, the sale of pit bulls. So that would mean that every pit bull that is currently alive will continue with their life, but after that, you know, in 15 years time or so, that will be the end of pit bulls, or you've got to have a special license or something like that. But yeah, look, there's that video. Of course, full condolences to the family. There's not a GoFundMe. I don't know if there will be. I mean, what an absolute tragedy. What an absolutely shocking situation. I think it's very likely the dogs have been taken away. We presume that they've been put down, which of course I would applaud. I'd be very disturbed if they're not. And charges have to be laid. You have to lay charges at the owners of these dogs. You have to.